London calling, and I very much hope you're ready. You'd better be, because this could be special. Arsenal against Manchester United, two of the biggest clubs in England, and they're about to lock horns next, live on EA TV. Always a terrific venue to watch a football match. I'm talking about the Emirates Stadium here in North London. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal up against Manchester United.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Lee, what are you expecting from Mbappe?
Well, Derek, his numbers don't lie. Terrific form, very positive return for him this season. He deserves a goal-scoring record, he really does. One to tie the record.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Bernd Leno begins in goal. Dani Ceballos plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Good luck.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Virgil van Dijk plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays with Lionel Messi.
Thank you for attending the Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the game.
And they kick off here. What's in store for them today, Lee?
Well, last time out, they were on cruise control, winning 2-0, a clean sheet. Always a bonus. No win for me today.
Mbappe, terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
Marcel Sabitzer. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Promising looking attack. It needs an accurate cross. Cross towards that far post. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great ball into the danger area. But if a player can stand still and knock the ball into the net like that, I'll be asking serious questions about my centre-backs. Shocking, really. Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
So back at action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Calvert-Lewin. Pepe. Can he do it? And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
It's going their way, 2-0. Modric. Pogba. And he's in. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And that will mean a caution.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek. Who would be a manager, eh? Not me, that's for sure, Derek.
Arsenal could threaten from this position. And the snuffing out of the cross there. And it's played into the centre. An Arsenal corner. Well, here's something we don't say terribly often. Lionel Messi has been a long way from his best, not really making his mark in this match, Lee.
Yeah, definitely, Derek. He's been below par today, not tested the keeper enough. The team do rely on him as well, and he's not done it today. That's why they're down in this game. Simple.
Over it comes. So there goes the half-time whistle, and not the half-time score United fans were hoping for. Work to do for them.
We would normally say that a team will be down and out at half-time with this scoreline, but we cannot forget this team's ability to bag goal after goal when it feels like it. Top scorers for a reason, Derek. This is far from over.
Back in business, and United's struggles were there for all to see in the first 45. Can they put up a better fist of it? Cristiano Ronaldo. Pogba has it. Been a goal in the Southampton match. Alan.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. 51 minutes played. 3-1.
Thanks, Alan. Casemiro. And a fantastic diving save. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay, and it starts with a lovely 1-2 pass. But then there's still plenty to do. You have to say it's a really nice finish, just to guide it into the net. Lovely goal.
In it goes! Coolly converted!
Well, here's the replay. How early does the keeper go? The wrong way. It looks a simple penalty, but it's the deception, his body shape, that does all the damage for me.
And a good-looking ball. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game was over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Lee?
Yeah, Derek, we were treated to 5 goals today. The coach will be pleased with his forward line for sure, not so much with his defenders. Extra work for them in training next week, that's a certainty.
Nerves are really jangling now. Just 4 teams left in the FA Cup, and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final here at Wembley. It's Leicester City. They face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. Well, perfect playing conditions here in London at Wembley. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we have action from the semi-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It's Leicester City taking on Manchester United.
It's almost within touching distance, that final, but this is the biggest game of the tournament for me. You have to be strong, you have to be brave. Can you get into that final? Derek, it should be a cracker.
Well, one man who can change the course of events with one kick of the ball is Gerard Moreno. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
Here's how Leicester City will line up. The wing-backs are going to be crucial in this setup. You've played in that position, Lee.
Yeah, I didn't really like it, and we always thought when we were playing against 5 at the back with the wing-backs exposed like this in this formation, that a 4-4-2 can really create a 2v1 down the side, so keep your eye out for that, and the 3 narrow midfield players supply the support for the 2 forwards up front.
Enjoy the game.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Johnny Evans plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence, and the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. A game that should have plenty to say for itself. Leicester City with the kickoff. Tielemans. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And in with a real chance. Will he? And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And that's not an easy technique to pull off, I can tell you that. So easy when dinking a ball to catch your studs and fall flat on your face. Believe me, I've done it. Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
One 0 then. A bit sloppy in possession. Diallo. Wan-Bissaka. Cross towards Marcus Rashford at the back post. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. And a goal! They've extended the lead! Oh, plenty of time remaining. This is far from over, but they're well on course for a place in the final.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. So underway again here, the pendulum having already swung United's way. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Casemiro. It's with McTominay. Rashford. Scott McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Greenwood. And he takes on the shot. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And United have the corner. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And over comes the corner. Was an important piece of defending. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. A well-taken penalty.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's taken with such conviction. Slotted right in the bottom corner. Easy as you like. Job done.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Now Casemiro. And back to Bellingham. Firing it in. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. So a personnel change then. So the corner played into the box. It didn't happen for them. Has eyes for goal! Well, off the bar and out of play, close.
Yeah, close indeed. Technique, just leaning back a little bit, that's why it goes so high.
Only 10 minutes remaining here. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Useful looking position, you've got to say. It should be. That's well blocked. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
Well, he thought he might have got away with it, but the referee rightly going back and brandishing the yellow card.
Well, Derek, it was a formality in the end. Really dominant performance there. What a great way to head into a final. They must really fancy their chances.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positively.
Well, when you go home after a game, you always critique your own game performance. He's got nothing to criticise about that game today. A hat-trick, and he deserves all the plaudits. Well done.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. It's Barcelona. They face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. Well, what an appetising prospect. Barcelona against Manchester United in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And Lee, this is always a special meeting.
Well, it is, and as a United player, if you're looking at this fixture, you've got the emotions of fear and excitement in equal amounts.
Estos son los titulares del Fútbol Club Barcelona. Con el 1, Ter Stegen. Con el 23, Cuadrado.
This is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Stefan de Vrij plays with Willy Orban in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. Paul Pogba plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays with Lionel Messi. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. De Jong. Pjanic. Immobile. Excellent passing. Verratti. Can they take the lead here? And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, as we see again here, this really is patient, accurate, incisive passing at its best. But I have to say after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished.
And plenty of room in the wide area. Still could put it away. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box.
Well, listen to that, Derek. They think it was a nailed-on pen. The ref didn't know.
A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance.
Well, we can see it again now, and it really is a difficult ball to defend against. Over the top and into space, and you can see what he's thinking as he allows the keeper to get close to him, and then the little dink is fantastic.
The ball with Luka Modric. Shaw. Neymar. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Wow, what a lovely controlled finish. Bobby Charlton used to say, pass the ball into the net. He certainly did that.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal.
Excellent first half from Neymar in this game, Lee.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Immobile, dangerous looking through ball. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, it doesn't matter whether you score after 26 passes or skip the midfield and hit it long. They all count the same, Derek. They were unable to deal with the initial ball and they've been punished. Well, Derek, going into the second leg of the semi-final, you've got to remind yourself of the scoreline. You have a small advantage. Can you keep that? Can you keep your nerve? Only 90 minutes away from that golden final.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, obviously, first concern is, do you win the game? They've done that. He played very well as well. He's got his goal. He nearly had another one as well. Hit the woodwork. His teammates will be very pleased with that performance.